if we're clean, if we're getting through the fight with most people up every pull, we're going to kill the boss, okay? So focus on living, doing the mechanics properly, and we'll add in the damage later if we even need it. Let me push out the note.
So I'm kind of confused on how we're doing the hunts. Like, I know we want to immune one per set, but then the other two, what's the rule for who's soaking?
Well, you're not actually going to be able to immune one of 3 every time, right?
Yeah,
You don't get.
So what's our rule?
You don't get to pick who it's going on. So the calls I've seen is that you just have melee soak the first, healers try and soak the second, and range soak the third, and then there's going to be 3 ranged out doing the dispel shit. And then throughout our prog, if we figure that like one of the 3 sets is typically weaker, we can just send one of the extra ranged into it, but we're not going to know which one that is until we pull a couple times. But then if you just immune one, I think you'd like say we are going to immune the second one. We just like RNG disperse people into the other 2. You can't assign it, right? Like it's 2 variables. So if we know we're immuning the third hunt, anybody from that one can just go into one of the first 2, and it's just additional help. But you don't want to overload it, like Ron was saying, because you don't want to cleave each other. So I think like Icy Guild's doing it with like 4 people plus the person with hunt, and it's like totally fine. So like anywhere between like 5 and 6 is plenty, and any more than that I don't think we need. So
so we're gonna like, sorry, Pat.
No, go ahead, Locke.
I was just curious, like, so should we just stretch the first one to melee and then the other 2 to ranged every time, basically?
If you don't have an immune, you're stretching it along where you're where the boss is hunting from.
It's just like opposite the boss, basically, or opposite the wherever the dude is that's doing the hunt on you. Just run that way, make it easy.
Okay, that was it.
Because one of the tanks is usually in the hunt anyway, and I don't know if he's the one with the boss or without the boss, but if it is, I don't think it is the one. Shrunk, do you know if the one with the boss goes in the hunt at all?
I think they can. It just depends if there's an I-beam coming out anytime soon, then you want to avoid that.
Right. You just can't soak the third one because the I-beam overlaps.
Yeah, whatever tank has Valerian has to be very careful. The other one, though, that is tanking Alyssa can be in every single one.
Cool.
Okay, real quick on the dispels. If I can change the topic real quick. Do all of the 9 people who are part of the dispel rotation, do you guys have a macro to ping yourself and the next person in line? The goal is that when it is time to pass the dispels, you press that button, you'll ping yourself and the person you're passing to. The 2 of you come together, and then once you're sure that person is the closest ranged or healer to you, you press your liquid macro, which is just above that in the channel, and that will tell the healers that you're ready for a dispel, and then any healer can dispel anybody who's glowing from the liquid macro, although it's probably a little bit cleaner if the healers focus on dispelling the 3 people in their own team. So Thesmir ideally would watch Banana Slave and himself, Karen would watch Chase, DZ and himself, and Laws and or Flame would watch Chris, Laws and himself, and then Swirl, you can kind of just be a backup if you see somebody ping and they don't get dispelled within like a global or 2. You can just back up dispel them. Point being, it doesn't matter technically which healer dispels which person, as long as everyone is pressing the macro correctly when they're ready to get dispelled.
So there's no issue with self-dispelling either, right? Like for instance, like me and Slave can imp dispel.
Correct. Yep. I mean, you might want to pay a little bit of attention to the raid health if for some reason we're like low going into it, but I believe the timing of the dispels are arranged in such a way that it should not be dangerous to just YOLO dispel right away.
I think it might make it weird, though, because the weak aura is assuming you dispel certain people in a certain order, right?
That's if you press the macro, right? Like, so for instance, like me and Slave would probably just skip pressing the macro, and we would just imp dispel instead. We'll try it. If it makes it weird, we'll just use the macro, but...
It should work. It should work fine. So once again, it's 2 separate macros that you guys need. One to ping yourself, another person to find them, and then another one when you're on them and you're ready to be dispelled. Then you press that one. And if any of the healers end up not seeing that glowing raid frame thing, maybe it depends on what raid frames you use or whatever, let me know that, because it'll be important to know if you're not seeing that glow for some reason. Okay, I think we're overdue for a poll.
Do we want to mark the bosses or no?
Yeah, we can do that.
What does that do?
Maybe just easier to identify them. I liked what Swirl did, where he just changed his player profile to color code them. Yeah. But if you want to just mark them with raid icons anyway, you just have to remember to do it every poll, Banana, or make a macro to do it or something. I think what makes the most sense to me personally is blood is marked with with red X, dark is like purple, and then dusk can be green or whatever, I think. And do take note that Dark Sorrow, which is the Vengeance one, has the most HP. That's fine, it's not something to overthink, because we're mostly just going to be evening out their percentages as we go, and also that's the one that's in the last intermission, so we're going to get a big burn on it toward the end. So don't panic if Dark Sorrow is like a little bit higher health than the other ones. We're going to catch up on her at the end. Okay, let's get some pulls in before break so we can do any troubleshooting or answering questions if we need to. We got 20 minutes before break. Thanks for your attention for that. And make sure you guys are fully buffed and ready to go, and that you Vantised if you weren't in for any, or for Fractalos.
Just Cairn.
Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here are the Dispel Soaks. Looks good. And first Void Step coming out in 6, so Puddle Soakers get ready to get to those puddles. And then some raid damage incoming in 3 from the Soul Bomb. Get a Resin Banana. And Hunt Soaks are coming. This is number 1 for melee. Number 2. And number 3.
There's some soul.
You need a Resin Banana still. Okay, I think we can go next. So it looks like Banana, you just kind of took a lot of damage as the heal absorb was out from the Spirit Bomb.
It's probably
Yeah,
the
the dog on
frailty. Yeah.
Oh, you soaked it. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's make a rule. That's a really good lesson. Glad we saw that in the first poll. Anybody who's carrying the Dispel, do not soak one of the Fracture Souls. Because I think that's what, that on top of the heal
Yeah.
absorbs, on top of the Dispel is what killed Banana there. So that's really easy. And then Fesmir, either decision would have been fine there. If you wanted to immune that second hunt on the first one, you definitely could, but it's also at the beginning of the fight, so if you feel like we're caught up on healing and you want to just save the immunity for later, that's a fine decision as well. Just call either way when you decide.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so what are you saying, Swirl? Is the weak aura working in a different way than I expected?
What?
What does your thing say? I'm assigned to dispel Chris Dragon?
I don't know. I think that's just the weak aura talking.
Oh, okay. You didn't type that. It just automatically.
No.
Okay. I'm like, wow, that's really correct punctuation and everything you've got there. That's very capitalization.
Yeah, I don't type like that.
You just type that mid poll, really? Okay.
Okay. All right, let's send it again.
What the fuck?
And if the healers can help me figure out like exactly how the dispel weak aura works, like I'm not sure if it's showing all of you, all 3 people when they press their macro, and then you can just like free for all the dispels, or if it's trying to assign a specific healer to dispel a specific person, it might do that automatically. That would be fine.
It just glows the one.
Okay.
At least that's what it did for me. I was assigned Chris Dragon.
And then Silly whenever you're ready.
What eats the puddles again, by the way?
People with the dispels.
Is it possible for you guys to prioritize eating the ones near this guy? Because that's where we
Yeah.
want to drag the bosses to.
Okay.
Just so it's all stacked up.
Okay. So
I
the
was
green guy-
dead for most of that, and I am.
No, yeah, I'm just, yeah. No, it's your fault. You
I was
better.
watching Advanced Prog, and they were like super emphasizing how fucking fast you have to be when you need to soak the puddles. Like,
100%, yeah. And hopefully
Like
I
you said-
emphasized that a lot too as we were watching the video, but yeah, that's very, very important.
5, 4, 3.
And especially like Strong Sight
2,
clearing out the area
1.
that the melee want to use, which is the near the green triangle, Dusk Blaze. The reason is he just zips around the room and he's not controlled by the tank, so the tanks are going to bring the other bosses to him. And that's the area we want to clear. So always be looking for Dusk Green Triangle to clear by. Alright, first Void Step in 3, that's going to create the puddles. And you guys can just kind of like spread out from each other and get coverage on the room. And Heal Absorb going out. And then Hunt Soaks are coming. Soak 1 on Roseberry. Soak 2 on Floor Kisser.
I'm muting. Can you GS me?
Okay, let's res Slave. Getting gripped in with the Windrush. Good.
I'm immuning this.
I'm muting mine as well.
Okay, and then the third one will just soak. Just soak on Big. Make it long for them, Big.
Two fractures are out.
Eat my souls, please.
2 seconds to eat them, or we dead.
We did.
We did.
There was one even on the first set that sat up for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys gotta get on those souls. I'll try to help call them, or tanks can call them too if you see them not getting soaked. The way the souls work is it fractures the tank, it knocks the 3 souls out, and then in about 6 seconds, it's gonna Spirit Bomb, and it works the same way as a Demon Hunter Spirit Bomb. It collects all the souls, then explodes. So if we have not picked up the souls, by the time it gets to the Spirit Bomb, it one-shots the entire raid. We will wipe at any point. The boss could be at 1% 7 minutes into the fight. If we don't pick up the tank Fractured Souls and it Spirit Bombs, we die. Okay.
Rama Swirl is the only healer seeing the Dispel Glow, so I don't know if people aren't pressing the macro or if it's not.
I
set up or
dwarfed.
something.
I dwarfed that
Dwarfed
first set.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
It's probably just a bunch of self dispels, right? Because we have warlocks and like dwarves and all kinds of shit. Maybe. Yeah, because that first set, or first.
Let's have no one do it on this very first set, just so all the healers can confirm that it's working, and then we can add that stuff in later.
But like no one self-dispel? Sure.
Just for this one pull,
Yeah.
just one pull, just so all the healers can tell whether or not it's working.
Yep, that's a good suggestion. Let's try that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fracture on the right.
First Void Step coming, so get ready to soak puddles. And Heal Absorb and Raid damage coming in too. And then we're getting pulled in, and Hunts are coming. First Hunt. Second Hunt on Slave. And third Hunt on Cairn. Good. Next, Void Step coming soon. Res Slave. And we're getting gripped in soon. And the Hunts are out here.
Okay, Floor Kisser will need to dispel.
I'm immuning this one.
I'm gonna ping myself. Whoever was supposed to have this one, get on top of me.
It's supposed to be a flame, I think.
Flame? Okay. Flame has one now. Okay, nice.
It just game for a little bit. Raid damage coming soon.
Silly's dead.
Skull.
Okay. So mostly just the individual deaths make it really hectic, right? If somebody dies when they're like carrying a dispel, then it's going to be on the wrong person, right? And it's a little bit to recover from. So let's just get a couple more pulls under our belt here. Get familiar with things. Did anybody die that pull and they're not sure what killed them, or they're not sure where they died?
I know why I died. It's just like, I'm not gonna lie, everything is very hectic. Like hearing 6,000 pings go off at once.
Okay, let's
a lot.
over break. We're gonna have you guys turn off some of the bigwigs notifications and just have the important stuff for you. Okay.
Yeah. The other thing is council fights are always like this, right? It feels super hectic the first 10, 15 pulls.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's why we made the decision to spend the extra time on this boss this week, is because this is a boss that really, really benefits from just familiarity pulls, you know. And I think 10 pulls from now, you guys are going to be feeling a lot better about what's going on. Slave individual food. Another thing for the spell carriers is that you guys should get in the habit of working backwards from the end of your dispel carrying time and using a personal to cover that later stage of it, because the damage does ramp up. So once you get a feel for how long you're carrying it for and when you're getting dispelled, you just work backwards and use a personal toward the end. First Void Step and getting ready to soak puddles. And then Hunt Soaks are coming out. And if we get an immune on this, let's use it. It's Flame first for the melee.
Snoopy. Immuning, GS me, Karen.
And then
we can have helpers in range on this one. We can have some helpers.
Very good. Void Step coming again. And Soaking Puddles. Good job with the Dispel passes. We're getting pulled in 3. Watch your health a little bit here, and make sure we get the Wind Rush Totem.
Immune.
Second one's on Kubi. Okay. Third one on Chris. We can just natty soak this. Just don't cleave each other.
We got souls to soak.
Okay, soak the fractures. Res silly, res silly. And raid damage coming in 3, and then it's intermission time. Really good job, guys. Do we assign intermission spots for people, DZ, or is it just YOLO?
It's the weak aura.
Oh, okay. Okay, so check where the weak aura is telling you to go and see who's tethered together. It's Banana with 2 other people. And you guys just move together as a group. You range and healers, you want to go out and soak early so you have time to cool off your debuff. So just grab 2 and then chill. And then when it falls off, go back out, grab 2, and chill.
Wendy, does yours tell you Moon right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Moon was over. Oh, maybe I was far. I don't know.
Well, the markers need to be way closer to the middle. I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, I was looking for mine.
Okay, we can move them in a little bit. Fractures out. Fractures out.
I got one. Someone get the other. One more.
Moon's not even in the arena.
I couldn't find it either. I found it at the end. I kept getting pulled, and I didn't know why.
I followed the screenshot. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
just move them right in from where the circle is now, like right there.
I don't see a skull.
Skull's in the middle.
Skull's in the middle. Do we need one in the middle?
Well, we got assigned to skull.
Oh. I
Were you
didn't even
tethered
know
to
what was
melee?
it.
Play in?
Yeah, that's
I think
what you got.
skull just means you're tethered, right? Are you tethered, Snoopy?
It said
Everybody gets tethered.
goal-
Everyone gets tethered.
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
gets
okay,
tethered.
If you
You
get
you
tethered
just
to
can you can
melee,
only see your own
yeah.
tether. That's why in the video it only looks like 3.
Oh, I
but
see,
you-
I see. Okay, I totally missed that.
And then I'm almost positive that you get tethered to the like in groups of 3 to the 3 closest or 2 closest people to you. So before the phase is about to happen, you want to split off a little bit and make sure you're not in like a scenario where, like, for Snoopy, for instance, like before that poll, you whispered saying you were trying to cleave and then you got paired with a melee, so like you can't. So you want to like take a step away and make sure you're not on top of like the tanks or the melee or whatever, so that when you get paired, you get paired to ranged, and then the weak aura will sort out the groups that are all ranged and send them to the spots that can cleave. That's the whole point of it.
And so we're more melee heavy than usual. Like Raced World First, I think, played like 2 melee DPS. We have 4, which is totally fine. But it does mean that like the melee are gonna have a shittier time in the intermission because you guys are gonna be chained toward ranged, and the ranged need to be able to go out to soak the orbs. We can't just wait for all the orbs to drift into the middle and then let them drift into us, because we need to cool off our debuff in between. There's 50 different orbs, and there's only 20 players, right? So if we just wait for them to all come in, we're going to get overwhelmed. So, you know, you can hit the boss a little bit at the beginning or whatever, and then when your range is ready to move out and soak orbs, you just need to go with them and just be off the boss.
Big said there's no ranged on intermission.
Yeah, during that intermission
You can
there is.
just
On the other ones
hit.
there is, but yeah, we can just hit. So.
Oh, you can hit from very far away. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So yeah,
triangular, yeah.
just be like watching your range and let the range guide your movement and just follow them. And we'll play like that. Okay, let's get one more pull in before the break, and then I know a couple things I'm gonna fix in the note, and you know, we can ask questions and sort stuff out. One thing you absolutely should do over the break is turn off anything you don't need in big wigs. There's like a ton of abilities and a ton of timers coming out for things. So if it's shit that you don't need to see, just turn that shit off. Like, for example, like the melee don't need to see Void Step, right? Because that's creating the puddles, and the ranged are handling that with the Dispel, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're catching our Dispels. And grab those fractures. And then Void Step coming in 5, and we'll be ready to soak puddles. Remember, we're prioritizing puddle soaks near Dusk Blaze, which is green triangle. And soaking here. And then Spirit Bomb, raid damage plus heal absorb coming now. Into Grip, into Hunt Soaks. Okay, Lock is the first one for melee, make it long for them. Coop is second. And third is Slave. Help Slave if you can.
My soul's gonna be picked up.
When he's gonna be taking big damage.
Gonna be doing it too, aren't you?
Okay, you guys can wipe this one. Let's go one more before break. That was kind of a scuffed pull. Yeah, and definitely the more I think about it, the more it really should be melee getting those fractures right away. A, you're going to be the closest people, so you can just dip out 5 yards and grab them. And B, a lot of the range players and healers are doing the other Dispel dot mechanic, and we don't want the fracture dot on the people with the Dispels, so really should be the melee whenever possible, grabbing those fractures, and you want to grab them right away. Because I believe while the souls are out, the tank is taking additional damage as well, and that's, I'm guessing, something contributing to Silly dying as well.
You get 33% healing reduction for each soul out, so if all 3 are out, you
healing
can't get
reduction.
healed.
Got it, okay.
Oh shit, my bad. That's wrong.
So
If only
the faster we
1,000.
get
Nice,
those souls, the faster we're able to actually heal our tank again. That seems pretty important to me.
That's the wrong button.
Okay, let's do it. Melee should make sure you turn on the fracture as well. It might be off by default unless you're a tank, but I think it is important for melee to know when the fracture is coming, so you can be
5,
ready to just get on that
4,
ASAP.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, there's the fracture. Grab those quick. And puddle soaking into raid damage plus heal absorb. Into chains gripping us. And then hunts after the grip.
Immune.
Immuning Wimdy. Soak Swirl. And soak Laws as well. Anybody who can get in there. Don't crowd each other. And we're passing Dispels. Good. And Puddle Soaking from the new Dispel Inheritors. Into raid damage. Help Slave here. Into Grip In. Into Hunts. First is Thesmir.
Muting.
Second is
I'm immune as
Chase. Okay. And just soak the third one. Don't overcrowd each other. Just need like 6 to 8 people in there. Good. And then raid damage coming. Get the fracture here coming soon. Into raid damage coming. Get a res on Slave. And intermission coming up. So check where you're assigned to, check who you're chained to, and just follow each other's lead.
You guys start moving.
Middle person can kind of lead the group a little bit. Don't be in the middle. So fan out, try to get 2 soaks back to back, and then chill. Okay, I think I learned something there. Good. Let's keep it going here. Thesmir, you're gonna have to pass to somebody else. Maybe Snoopy. Void Step coming.
Okay, I'm coming, Thesmir.
Raid damage coming. Watch your health. Heal absorb. And we're getting gripped into hunts. Make sure we get rid of these puddles. Be enough.
All immune.
Okay. Thesmir. Soak him. Soak Thesmir. Right down the middle. And last one's big.
I have one of these. I don't know who it is.
We have a person dead, so.
I want to pass this off to you, Thesmir. What I think.
Should be the Slave.
Oh, I'm dead. I died with it.
Okay, we're getting gripped, and then hunts coming, and try to immune these because we have people dead. Let's say 2 things before we go on break, so don't insta walk away after this poll. Almost second intermission, that's pretty good. Okay, you guys can go to wipe up. So 2 things. One thing is, if you are part of the Dispel chain and you're dead, it's going to be your job to keep track of who ended up with the Dispel instead of you, and tell them who they need to pass it to at the right time. Okay, so in that case, like, I think Banana was dead and Snoopy had his Dispel, so he's just going to let Snoopy know that he's going to pass it to Slave and when to pass it. They'll also fix the note so everyone can see when those Dispels are happening, so that'll make that easier. Second thing I want to mention is during the intermission, it looked like the group of 3 that I was watching was like all trying to each go for a different orb at the same time, and you ended up just yoinking each other back, back and forth or whatever. So I think what you want to do is have, like, in your cluster of 3, one person grabs 2 orbs, then they return to the cluster. Then another person grabs 2 orbs, and they return, and you kind of alternate cooling off and soaking within your group of 3, and that way you're not all 3 of you spreading out, going for different orbs, and then snapping back together. Does that make sense?
I think
obviously still a little bit dynamic, but
I think the middle person in the chain should be like right central, like on the marker and lined up with it, and then the one person goes a little to the left, one person goes a little to the right, and you can. I found anyway when we did that we could get like 3 orbs coming.
Okay, and then maybe the person in the middle just kind of waits, and after the first 2 people have soaked and they're letting the orbs come in closer, then that's when the person in the middle goes out and gets theirs. Okay, that sounds good. All right, let's give you guys a little break, well deserved. So take 5-6 minutes. While you're doing that, clean up your big wigs timers a little bit so you're not seeing 8 million bars, and I'm gonna clean up the note a little bit as well.
So, like, if we get the dispel, but we're not in one of the groups, and we want to pass it off, do you just want us to, like, look for the player that pings themselves? Or do you want to...
You're going to take that turn, because most of the time that happens, it's going to happen because someone died, right? So you're going to need to take their turn. So you're not looking to get rid of it right away. You're just looking to pass it to the person that they would have passed it to when it would be their turn to pass it. So basically, you're taking their turn in the rotation, and then you're going to hand it off to the same person they would hand it off to. And that's why I said if someone is dead, they're going to let you know what you need to do with the dispel.
Yeah.
But you're otherwise just like, you're taking their roll, you're soaking the puddles, you're going to pass it off at the same time they pass it off. Good.
Yeah, so skull is just the middle of the room, someone said, right? Or something? Because it assigns people the skull in the intermission.
Yeah, it's just the middle.
Okay.
Who have you been getting linked to?
Just random people. It's not by proximity. I've been linked to like slave, or like across.
It's not proximity. It tries to match by role. It'll only put melee in groups with range if there's not enough to form a melee group. And right now we have
5 melee.
7 because it counts melee healers, or 8. Sorry.
At least on PTR it went tanks to melee, melee to healers, healers to range, for the most part.
Because I've been playing near like where I want to play, and I get assigned to the opposite side of the room, so it's just like random where it assigns you. Then you just have to pay attention.
Also, one thing that's happening is people without immunities are getting the first hunt, and then they're moving it off of the melee. You can just have it keep going through the bosses.
Ooh, that'd be so much more helpful.
Rather than moving it off of the bosses, then extending just run to extend it.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean, Wimby. Can you clarify?
So imagine the bosses are on Moon, and the hunt spawns like right where I'm jumping, and by default, like it's going through Moon. People will move it off of Moon so that it's not going through the bosses, and then they extend it rather than just extending it through Moon.
Oh yeah.
We've been doing pretty good on the hunts. Like,
There's so many immunities.
Yeah.
Is there a specific time frame that like we are going to want to do the dispels? Like, I
yeah, let me send it. Let me send it to you.
I just put in the note. I mistakenly had a note for what I thought was all the range DPS, but I actually had it assigned to melee. So the melee were seeing the dispel timers, and you guys weren't.
I hid the note because I was sick of seeing it.
I changed it off so you won't see it anymore.
We should definitely be able to clear all the puddles before the dispels, right?
Yeah, we need to do a better job on that.
Okay.
For sure. I think what was happening a lot of times is somebody that was supposed to be a dispeller or a dispel carrier died. It went to somebody else, and that other person, combination of less experience with it / just being confused about what they're supposed to be doing, right? And then we're just not doing a good job.
When that happens, like, you don't know which group's dispel you have, so...
Yes, but it shouldn't change anything. You just go around soaking puddles, and then at a certain point, now at least, because I fixed the note, it's going to tell you the next time dispels are coming, and then all you need to know is who it goes to, or If it's like late in the fight and a bunch of people are dead and it just goes to a random ranged or healer, like that's not the end of the world either, right? Like, point being, if the dispels are not on the people that they're like assigned to, just play the game like you would on heroic or whatever, and like it'll smooth out later on once we bounce it to the next person. But yeah, this is one of those fights where like once it starts to collapse a little bit, it kind of spirals out of control. So like these early pulls where we're still learning and people are dying and stuff are going to feel really hectic. But then once we get better and things are going according to plan, it's going to like feel a lot better.
Shrunk, are you here? Or Silly?
Easy, where's the gym picks?
Not done yet.
All right, if you guys are back from break, just check in. This is just to see who's back and ready. Let's get a raid-wide repair. Just mount up on your yak or whatever and let people repair off you. Banana, Big, Lock, DZ, Chris, DZ, Desmir, and DZ.
Bro, I'm not even
go
yelling.
around DZ.
And DZ. DZ?
I still have 9. Holy shit.
9 what?
Once.
Oh.
Ooh, boys and girls, rank 2 speed, ranked 2 execution on Fractals. Nice job.
Who beat us?
Let's go.
Nice.
Do we have any deaths?
No deaths.
Can we get a new feast?
Somebody's missing a food buff too. Yeah, let's just everybody just refeast. Yeah. Sorry, I did not process that. You literally just asked for it, slave.
It's all good.
Okay, so double check your stuff. Sending the note one more time. And if anybody didn't adjust your bigwigs, just turn off stuff that you know you're not going to need. Just so you're not getting a bajillion alerts. And I think melee should turn on the Fracture Soul as well if it's off. It might be set
to tank only.
Yeah, so let's have all you guys, Wimdy, Big, Lock, and Kubi, just uncheck the tank only on the Fracture, so you can know ahead of time when it's coming and be ready for it. So I want to get faster at soaking the puddles and faster at soaking the fractures. Those are 2 things that are going to help us a lot.
Is that on... That's on Dark Sorrow, right? Fracture?
It's Dark Sorrow, yeah, the Vengeance one.
Is there anything else to check off while I'm in here? I was AFK.
Nothing else to turn on, but you should turn off anything that you don't need. I would turn off...
Just uncheck the tank only for Fracture.
Yeah, I did that.
And turn off anything else you don't need. It's like we don't need Void Step, we don't need, like, Encroaching Oblivion too much on Adaris.
You don't need Eradicate.
Yeah.
I think everyone can turn off Eradicate. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect now, just if you gave it a once-over, turn some stuff off, and then let's do a couple more pulls, and if you're still seeing stuff that is irrelevant to you, just turn it off. As we go.
There's pots down too.
Grab some pots and flame when you're ready. Okay, good.
Was my rally in the note?
I don't think so. You can just
Okay.
YOLO it.
I was gonna say that might be why it's not showing for me then.
I'll figure it. Oh, you might have yours set to only show lines that include you.
2, 1.
You just do your thing, silly.
Sure.
Catch soaks in A.
Fracture's out.
And Void Step coming, that means puddles are spawning. Next is raid damage in 5 from Spirit Bomb. That's raid damage and heal absorb. Next up, we will get gripped into hunts. So
Running through the boss, running through the boss.
Soak for Coop. And
Immune in this one.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Fractures are.
Fractures are out. There's 3.
And puddles coming. Raid damage coming out. Watch the heal absorbs. And we're getting gripped into hunts. Always put the first hunt through the bosses so melee can soak it easily. Second one on big. Third one on laws. Make them long so people
Dispel
can soak.
2 in 8.
And remember, you can't soak twice. Next dispel's coming. Find your partner. Res swirl and intermission coming. Watch your health here. Big damage coming in.
Circle.
Okay, find your assigned spot and play with your partners. So middle person can kind of move out toward the marker. And then the ends can soak first, and then the middle can soak while you guys are cooling down.
That's me. We're assigned to triangle if you want to scoot over our way.
Great job. Good APT flame.
Dispel 3 in 8.
Okay, dispels are coming. This is going to send it back to the first person.
It's 1 soul up still. Go get it, please.
Void Step coming and soaking puddles.
Soaking puds.
Raid damage coming and heal absorb. Next we'll get gripped into hunts. Just bury through the boss. DZ in the middle. And Coop.
Dispel 1 in 8.
And we're dispelling now. Watch your health. Good. And soaking puddles. Raid damage coming in. Watch your health here. We're getting pulled in. Hopefully we'll roll some immunes on this.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Whose dispel do I have?
Probably mine.
Okay,
So
when
you'd be
do I
going.
pass it?
Now.
You'd be
now.
going to
Oh.
Cairn.
Okay, Karen,
Karen?
I see you.
He's got the orange sword on his head. No, you got him.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Okay, raid damage coming. Watch your health a bit here. And second intermission coming.
Flame, get up.
This is the Kaiveza Blazes. So play toward your marker, and range you want to spread back as much as you can to give the melee space. And if you want to try not to move, and if you need to move, you keep yours facing the same direction.
On the second intermission there, the skull marker is right under the ground in the middle there.
Dude, how is this? Okay, there's no way this is right. It's assigning triple range on skull.
Dispel 3 in 8.
There's 4 people alive.
No, on the first intermission, it was me, Banana, and Demolish assigned that skull.
Then just plan and do big damage.
Yeah.
Maybe that means you guys free roam and go wherever.
I don't really think it matters.
And like in the second intermission there, assigned me to skull as well. Play around
Oh, yeah,
skull.
yeah, but you're... Yeah, I think...
I didn't get assigned that time, actually. I mean, I stacked with you guys anyway, but it actually didn't pop up for me that time for some reason. I don't know if turning off the stuff we turned off or something.
Did you try to take these from Pop Tart Corn Dog, DZ?
This is from the weak aura. Like, it says it on the liquid Lego page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because our arrangement of markers is not the same as Pop Tart Corn Dogs.
Yeah, I took it from the Liquid Weakcore. Like he posted an image and everything saying do him like this. So
Okay.
Did something change? I'm getting text to speech alerts now.
Yes,
For the
I
healer
put in
dispels and
the
stuff.
I put in the note when the dispels are happening, so that when things are going wrong and the dispels are on the wrong person, you know when the dispels are happening.
Okay.
If that's like turbo annoying to you and you want to turn off text to speech or something, you can fiddle with your Weakcore a little bit. But I do think it's important that everyone has access to that information for just in case something's going a little bit wrong.
Can you push the note one more time? Because I wasn't getting the text to speech at all.
Okay, just make sure your note is open as well. /ERT note.
It is, yeah.
Okay. And you have Kaze?
I do.
Okay, it should work then. I don't know what your settings are, if you have text-to-speech enabled or what, but it should be in there. Okay, let us pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Catch soaks in 8.
I'm immune in this one.
Last one's on DZ in the middle of the room.
Dispel 1 in
Any
8.
ranged you can get in there. And first dispels are coming. And Void Step coming, so looking for new puddles if you just received the dispel. Raid damage coming out, keep an eye on your health. Let's get a res out on Kubi. And we're getting gripped into hunts. First is on Swirl through melee. Next is on Floor Kisser.
Immune, so that's Mirror Sack.
Last is on Wimdy. Wimdy's immune.
Dispel
Good job.
2 in 8.
Good, that helped us catch up a lot. Second dispel's coming up. Good, and a little bit of raid damage coming out, and then it's intermission. You guys are looking great.
Skull.
Dispel
Okay,
3
great.
in 8.
We are dispelling soon, and these will send them back to the original people.
Watch this beam.
Fractures out. Watch the beam. Get the souls. Void Step coming, ready to soak puddles. Next is raid damage. Raid damage and heal absorb. Next we get gripped into the hunts. Please be vocal if you plan on immuning. It's Kubi. Melee soak. Next is Roseberry.
Immune with the GS or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Get souls.
And we're dispelling soon. Good. Raid damage coming. Let's get cleaned up here. And then Sigil Grip coming into hunts. First is Swirl through melee. Next is Big.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Next is Beanoff. Immune on Beanoff.
Souls.
Soak the souls. Wimdy's down, so we need extra soul soakers. And some raid damage coming. Watch big. Good, and intermission is next. This is the blazes.
Star.
Find your partners and move out to where you're playing. Just focus on living. Grab the personal if you need be. Have 2 holy priests to give back personal cooldowns.
Dispel 3 in 8.
Dispel's coming up.
Watch Ivin.
Raid damage in 5. Do you have Flame?
No, I got him.
No.
Okay, Rhythm.
Immuning.
Thesmir? Thesmir immune, good. Second one is Floor Kisser.
Immuning, Karen, Jess.
Souls.
Third one's Flame.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Watch Ivin.
Oh, I trolled.
Okay, just keep it going, guys. We're looking good. Make sure we soak these puddles. We have raid damage coming in 3. Keep it on your health. And we're getting gripped in, and then hunts. First is on Cairn, melee. Next is Coop.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And can you immune chase?
Immune, yeah.
Great. Banana, you can never soak 2.
Ah.
More raid damage coming. Keep it on your health. We're a little bit low going into this.
Desmond, you're gonna have to pass to someone. I'm dead.
We're running out of someone's.
I can take it, Desmond.
Okay, so we want to look for her leap and then call a direction, DZ.
Left.
We just stand still, right?
Not for the
Yeah, that,
first
yeah.
one.
That's isn't that the one you outrange?
Stand still.
No.
I mean, we were like already in the middle of the room. We weren't.
Oh, maybe you guys were out. I was over here.
No, okay. I'll go with that again. So
Right.
the first one, we always dodge. We start in the middle of the room.
Right.
We always dodge to her side, and then if she leaps
Who the
opposite,
fuck am I
where we
late to? You were just
were,
not moving.
then we don't come across.
Yeah, I noticed
Dispel
a lot of
3 and
people were
5.
just standing still, casting instead of moving in. The melee were getting just.
It's our it's our first
no, I
time
know.
seeing the face. It's our first time seeing the face.
No, I wasn't.
I mean, I
in a negative way.
Is that
I
the
didn't-
shaman totem there? Because like we're running, and I don't think the slow ever broke for me. Is this supposed to break?
Something's wrong, I think, with flames. Mine seems to be working, but his doesn't. I don't know what's
I
wrong.
haven't noticed the on the sigil of chain. I haven't noticed the slow break ones.
Yeah,
Same.
I've been slowed.
It only clears a certain amount of people at a time. And it works on me, and it's not working on anybody else. It seems like, and I'm
Maybe that's
waiting
what
longer.
it is. Yeah.
I relogging.
Also, it's also a little buggy though because they wanted to remove it from M+ like stuff. I don't even know if it actually works. Like,
One thing with that slow though is if you're getting yoinked and you port instantly, you don't get the slow.
That's great advice for the 2 warlocks.
But it should also work for like mages now, and like
Yeah,
You guys should also check if you have any personal ways of removing snares. Like priests can take Phantasm, right, to fade off the snare every time. Other classes might have similar things, like hunters have whatever the fuck. Yeah, Benuff, I think that's true. I think you have to drop the totem after the snare is applied. I'm not 100% sure though.
Flask of consumables.
I would just say, like, so the totem's going to be there. He's pressing when it's assigned. It might be buggy. It might only clear a certain number of people at a time. So it's going to clear some of you guys sometimes, but as much as possible, if you guys have other plans for clearing it off yourselves, that's great too. Couple things to fix. So I want to just reiterate, make sure everyone understands that on the hunts, you can never soak 2 hunts from the same set. Once you have soaked 1, you are 6x debuffed to damage from the next one. So unless you're pure immuning, which you wouldn't want to do, you would only want to immune your own hunt anyway, right? You wouldn't want to just be one soaker immune to another hunt. So just once you've done your turn soaking a hunt, you're done from there. I think we lost at least 2 people that pulled to that. For the Shadow Priests, make sure you guys like can call for one specific person's cooldown. I know I talked to Snoopy about this before, Roseberry, but can you set up a quick way to track the healer's cooldowns, like either via MRT or maybe OmniCD does it, so you can know what's up and call for a specific thing? Because I'm really worried that if you guys just say, like, I'm dispersing and I need an external, you're either going to get, like, all of them or none of them. And it's, like, really easy way to either blow extra resources or end up dying. So if you can just, like, call for one, maybe you have, like, one primary person that is your first go-to, but if theirs is down, just have a backup for that as well.
Yeah.
And then what else did I want to say? We talked about it a little bit, but make sure whoever the first hunt is always taking your hunt through melee. So you want to make it long so the melee can fit into it, but you want to take it through the bosses so they don't have to run away from the bosses. Most of you guys did really good with that on that pull. Just want to get it out there and emphasize. And then since that was our first time seeing the third intermission, just going over that again one time. So first thing we want to do is group up near the middle for the intermission and figure out who you're chained to and get near them. And then the boss is going to leap for the first time. We're going to run at the boss, and then we're either going to curve to the left, to our left, or to our right. And DZ, I want you to just make that call based on what makes the most sense for the raid group. I'm worried that if I call it, I'm going to juke people and have them go to the wrong side. So just think of it like Silken Court, right? DZ would just call like red go left or whatever, except in this case, it's the entire raid group is going to one side. Once we've sidestepped to her one side, then it depends where she jumps the next time. If she jumps like 90 degrees from us, we just circle around the circle and stay on her side or behind her. If she jumps closer to 180 degrees opposite us, and you guys have to use your judgment on that, I want DZ to make the call of whether we go or whether we stay, okay? Go means take the shortest path around the edge of the circle to her so that we approach her from her side. Stay means we back up against the outside of the circle and we just let her breathe into the middle and we just wait for her to jump the next time. Yes, we will lose uptime when we do that, but the alternative is risking running through the middle of the room and not getting there in time, where people are bouncing around with the tether and they end up dying. And that's what we saw in the video there too.
Yeah, I thought that because I saw her jump. Does she always jump really far away on the first one then? Is that how it works, or?
It's
random. No, we start in the middle. So therefore, no matter where she jumps, we're always equidistant from any possible location she can jump.
Right. Okay. So I was just out further personally, and then I thought that was the call. That's why I was like, "Oh, we're far enough away."
Correct.
You're melee for that call out.
We just always group in the middle, and I'm gonna have Strink roar that. I'll put it in the note as well. But if you can just remember for a pull or two Strink, if we get that, you're gonna roar that initial movement, and that'll help us get there.
We just happen to equal me.
And then, Silly, did you have something or?
Just in talents.
Just in talents. Okay. You let me know when you're ready. And if anybody wants to make any bigwigs adjustments or whatever, that's good. Yeah.
One thing I want to mention is careful sometimes getting the fractures from melee because the I-beam happens right after they go out.
Yeah, very good note.
Go blow your nose big. Shut up.
Is the I-beam deadly to non-tanks? Like, obviously, you said the whole thing, but
you have to stand in it. You have to stand in it for a
Six
while.
ticks, bro. You're insane. 6 ticks? What?
All right, count it down.
No way.
That shit hurts.
You guys are doing great, though. We've had 35 minutes of pulls on this, and we're like already in the third intermission. So keep up the good work.
I was hoping my followers would make me go through it, not land right where they're at.
2, 1.
Catch soaks in Abe.
Shadow Priest, would it help? Would you rather I call if I want you to immune and I call the external on you?
I think that's best.
Help lighten the cognitive load.
Yep.
Okay, great. Love it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sorry.
Okay, we're getting gripped in, and the hunt. Wimdy's immuning. Next is Cairn, soak him. Next is Kubi.
Immuning.
Dispel 1 in Abe.
Fractures.
We're dispelling soon.
Yeah.
One more fracture.
The tanks, help the tanks. Okay, you can res big now. Raid damage coming. And we're getting gripped in soon. Just keep playing, everyone. Okay. And Hunts versus Beanoff, immune.
Immune.
Flame is next. Soak him in the middle. Next is Chase. Okay, Chase immunes.
Dispel 2 in Abe.
fractures.
And we're dispelling soon. Okay, let's wipe. Let's wipe. Go next.
That shit killed me in 2 seconds. I'm not.
What did the I-beam?
Yes.
It's okay to wait till after the I-beam to take it. I mean, as long as we get like 2 of the 3. If there's one that's blocked off by the I-beam, I think that's okay. We just don't want to leave. Yeah.
I just can't point it directly out because it pushes me back, and you get shit on if you go out of the arena.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it
fine. I
destroys
think you do what you need to do, and just in the case where the I-beam is blocking you guys off from getting like one of the fractured souls, that's okay as long as we get it right afterwards, and as long as we're getting the other 2 right away. But yeah,
There's 4 that go out.
Oh, there are 4. Okay, sorry. But yeah, same principle applies. Like, we just want to make sure we're not leaving Silly or whichever tank like totally unhealable. If it takes a little bit of time to get that last one, that's playable. But okay.
Have you guys tried AMS and walking over that those fractures? Because like when you're looking at logs, some people got 3, some people got 4, some people got 5, like stacks each set. So we weren't sure how many there actually was.
I've been using it on the I-beam.
Yeah, I don't think it was taking it.
But
yeah,
I could try it.
Try pre-AMSing before you walk into the fracture, and try to verify that you pick up the soul, but don't get the dot on you, or whatever combination.
Yeah,
is actually true. Great, love it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Catch soaks in 8.
Okay, Void Step is coming soon. Great. Okay, we'll try to do that every time. That's a really good use of AMS. And Soaking Puddles, raid damage and heal absorbs in 5. Then we're getting pulled in and we have hunts. Wimby, immune. Coop, soak down the middle. And Big, soak Big as well.
Dispel 1 in 8.
We're dispelling in 3. Find your partners. The tanks. Good. And raid damage coming out soon. Soaking Puddles, and we're getting gripped into hunts. Thesmir.
Immuning.
Locke is next, soak him. And cleave each other. And Cairn. Soak Cairn as well. Anybody who didn't
Dispel
soak
2 in 8.
Make sure you don't double soak. Very good. I think we're dead, right? Okay, let's wipe up. Kubi, was yours a double soak? Or something else?
I'd have to check back real quick, but I know I died to the hunt damage, but I thought I full rushed through it.
30 million
You got hit for 45 minutes.
That would have had to have been double.
It was a double. He had weakened right on him.
I think it was a missed health bot.
I'm gonna throw a couple things in the note. You guys just get buffed and ready check and send the pull when you're ready, and I'll join back in.
Somehow you got the Devourer's Ire, silly, that pull. I don't know.
So I think my MS actually still gave me, like I still got the fertility buff, I think. I'm gonna check logs, maybe my MS just got killed, like a second before or something else, or...
Did you just say fertility buff?
That's what I heard.
Or, sorry, is that what I said? I said fertility. I said...
Damn, dude, I didn't know you got it like that.
No, it's... Wait, what is it? It's not... Oh, it's
frailty.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my view. Fuck. That's not... Okay, my bad.
Dude, that's just...
Hide your wives.
Give me a break here, man.
Drink, what's cooldown in your Stampeding Roar? In your build?
2 minutes. I have to pick between Innervate and 1 minute Roar.
Okay, keep the Innervate, keep the Innervate. I just want to know where we're going to sign up.
Okay, okay.
Can we drag one of the mobs in for funnel?
Hype shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't have the circle under me when the hunt went out, but I took the damage from it.
Invalidate our kill.
I think everything is a little bit wider. The blade dances are wider than they look too.
I think Log Sam might have broken the second before from something else. I'm gonna just try it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Catch soaks in 8th.
Yeah, you definitely still get the debuff, no matter what.
Let me take the next eye beam, silly. Then we'll be back to normal.
Okay, we're getting gripped into soaks. Lock through melee. Flame through the center. And Kubi immune.
Dispel 1 in 8th.
Dispelling in 3, 2, 1. Let's get Roseberry up. Take note of what that was, Roseberry. I'm going to ask afterwards. Raid damage coming out. And we're getting gripped. Try to use some immunes if we can. Big through melee. Watch your health, guys. Thesmir, immune if you can.
Immuning.
And third one is Wimdy.
Immune.
Dispel 2 in 8th.
Right, dispels are coming. Help silly, help silly. Good. And one more round of raid damage plus heal absorbs, and then we're into the intermission. And rebuff, please.
Keep watching silly here. He's got a big dot still.
Remember to let your dot cool off after you get 2.
It was leaking by like
Leaking, okay.
X area.
Is anyone assigned to X this full?
Easy, you can onk.
What? Dispel 3 in 8th.
Rebuff.
My pass.
Dispels are coming in 3.
Dispel being up, I'm on him.
It's a soul right in the middle.
Void Step and Soaking Puddles. And then raid damage coming out. Keep an eye on your health. Into,
So I have one early, I'm not sure.
To a grip and soaks here. Melee soaking big. Soak lock as well, make it long for the ranged. And Thesmir. We have to soak Thesmir as well, right?
Dispel 1 in 8th.
Give it to Coop. Good luck.
Hey, just game a little bit, guys, and keep it going.
Okay, if we get 2 in a row in melee, the second one needs to go out to range, because we have everyone in melee soaking that one, and then there's no one to soak the second one in melee.
That was me. I was just on the edge of the room last year and just ran in. I just don't want to sweep people with it, but yeah, I'll just run in next time.
Do we want to, I guess Deezy's opinion on this,
Dispel
do we
2
want
in
to
8th.
continue using immunes basically whenever we have them, or do we want to limit it to like 1 immune per set?
I think immuning the melee one's really bad. Like, we're all there, the tanks are in it.
Yeah, I think keeping it to 1 a set is fine, but also 2 and 3 would be fine too. If we have one on 2 and 3, but I agree that immuning the melee one is weird.
Okay, so we never want to immune the melee one at all?
I don't think so, unless we're like near the end of the fight and like, you know.
So let's do the first one, always resolves. It's always going through melee. And then the second one, if it can immune, will immune. If not, we soak it. And then the third one will immune if the second one didn't, I think.
Yeah, the third one we also have like a lot of.
If we're behind and we get immunes on the second and the third, then I'll make the call to use them both. But
yeah,
okay, sounds good. Looking really good. Very happy with the progress, guys. Keep it up. Let me push the note one more time.
I need 20 on the pole.
Drink, I'm putting a couple roars in for you. They're not that important other than the beginning of the third intermission. So if you decide it's just distracting or whatever, you want me to take it out. let me know.
Okay.
But it's basically just on the first grip in of each cycle. I have you roaring as well. It's a little bit redundant with the. Oh, okay. We all good? Good to pull?
Yeah.
You're
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Catch soaks in 8.
Void Step and Puddle Soaks into raid damage coming soon. Next is Grip into Hunts, and the first one just goes through melee. Big through melee. Next one, DZ through ranged. And next one, Laws. We have to soak this one as well.
Dispel
So
1 in
anybody
8.
who hasn't soaked, get in this one.
Souls.
Good job. Okay, more
This
puddles
will
to
run into
soak.
boss.
More puddles to soak and help the tanks. Flame, you'll be able to onk soon. Good. I need a res on Flame. And we're getting pulled in. Wimdy through melee. Chris through ranged. And Banana immune.
I'm immune.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Two souls.
Someone's dispel.
One soul up.
should be go to Karen.
Okay, I'm coming, Karen.
And some raid damage coming out.
I have a nasty dot, so I decided to pick up that second frailty.
Guys,
We have no way to clear that.
there's a big ass puddle there, and 3 people are just standing there with ire. Please.
Okay, big soakers here. Does it give us less balls because people are dead?
It looks like it.
There's a hunter going in by X.
All right, let's go ahead and wipe. Let's go ahead and wipe. Okay, that was a turbo scuff pull. What were the first couple deaths there too?
Dispel 3 in 8.
Ice Dance, Spirit Bomb, Imora.
Yeah, there's like an edge of Eradicate in melee, and I just...
Okay, so just telegraphs. It looked like Flames was Blade Dance, Telegraph, and Locks was the Eradicate cone. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I onked into heal absorb. I
Yeah,
just
unfortunate.
died.
Yep.
Just need to wait.
All is good. We are here to practice and get better as a team.
Wimby and Binav, is it possible for you guys to misdirect Valerian Blood to Cillian Pull? Or is that bad?
I want to hit the target that I'm going to be funneling off of.
Okay.
And Beanough's playing Beast, so his misdirect doesn't really do much.
I can misdirect to Silly, and it'll get threat, but it'll also do the others.
That's fine.
And how long do we have to pick up the frailty?
It's closer to 10 to 12 seconds, but remember, the longer you haven't picked it up, the more we're reducing healing done to Silly.
Yeah.
That was good comms, Kubi, on when you had the double stack of souls. In the future, if that happens, I'll just call like a sack on you or something as well.
It's either no one picks it up or I pick it up.
Yeah. Yep.
In that situation.
5, 4,
Hundo P.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Cash
catching the
soaks in
dispels. Next is Void Step and Soaking Puddles. Next is Raid Damage and Heal Absorbs. Rest Thesmir. And next is Grip into Hunt, and the first one goes through melee. Lock through melee. Wimdy Immune. And Soak Kubi.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Good job. Void Step and Puddle Soaks. And raid damage coming. Keep an eye on your health. We're getting Gripped in and Hunts.
Meaning. Or actually...
Through melee. Chase Immune. And Soak Chris.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Frailty.
You guys are picking up the souls because we're down Kubi and he gets a lot of them. Okay, with some raid damage coming in. Do not onk, Coop. Let's just wipe and go again. Get 4 dead.
Banana, if you're gonna half call like that, I say you just commit to the wrong play.
Okay, that's my bad.
I fell rush and I was stacked on someone.
Me. I couldn't even see you.
I'll try to remind people every time that the firsts were gonna not immune.
Is Blade Edge just the like the lines?
The green lines under the melee, yeah.
It's like a asterisk shape.
They're way bigger than they look. They're much
They're
whiter.
Can we try something for the intermission? If you're like in a range group, can we emphasize the guy in the middle? I don't know, the anchor. Can we emphasize them going like to the marker, and then the other 2 people try starting out closer to the edge of the room? Because right now I noticed we're too close to the middle when the orbs are coming in. Oh, this for the first intermission.
Yes. Yeah, you guys want to go out to the edge. I know we brought the markers in, right? So they're more visible, but that doesn't mean we're trying to bring the raid group in. We want the raid group spread out on the edge as much as possible, and then we're slowly retreating toward the center as we're cooling off our debuff. But if we don't start out on the edge and start soaking right away, we're going to get behind, and people are either going to be forced to roll their stacks, or we're going to leak into the middle, and it's going to be a disaster either way. Do we want that skull in the middle? I know we've talked about it a couple times, but Pop Tart Corn Dog just adds it to the ring, and they just have 8 around in a ring. Would that help more with just coverage on people, or...?
No, we can't, because the Liquid Weakor assigns people skull, and
Right.
skull is in the middle according to the Liquid Weakor pack we're using.
But I'm saying, is that a good thing? Like, is it assigning melee there or something so they can keep hitting the boss, or are those the people just in the middle to like guard any leaks? Is that the idea?
You can't really guard though, because like you don't know where the leak is going to come from, and you're never going to be on the same page to like all 3 move across, right? Like remember that one a couple of pulls ago where the one was leaking through X. Like I was assigned to skull, I tried to get to it, I saw it going in, but like there's no way the other 2 are gonna, like all 3 of you aren't going to be on the same page. So it almost would make sense to me if we put skull near star, because it seems like the shadow priests are often getting skull. Like Snoopy, you've gotten it quite a few times, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters, to be honest.
Well, it does. I mean, a lot of things don't matter, but you can still make it better, right?
Yeah.
So if we can move it out and then you're able to cleave as well, that's probably better. And then we just the spots are just assigning smaller areas. So like I think it makes sense personally.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pause for a sec, Karen. Briefly, why are you saying swap skull and X?
You just look at Liquid's kill. They have X in the center. I don't know if anyone's gotten X yet, but skull is on the outside of the ring and X is in the center.
Yeah, it is in Pop Tart Corn Dogs too. My thing was just going to be, instead of having 7 around the circle and 1 in the middle, just put 8 around in a circle. Because it seems like putting people in the middle is not helping us, and it's just like confusing and baiting people. So
The Weakor is going to put people in X and square together, though. And if you add skull, like let's say in between them, it's going to be 2 spread apart.
Oh, I thought it was just assigning 3 people to each marker. Like the same 3 people are linked together. Is that not the case? Is it not assigning all 3 people that are linked together to the same
I
icon?
once had
Yeah,
triangle,
I'm sure it
and
does.
Desmir once had moon, like when we were linked. So it does not. I'm sure it tries to keep you close.
Were people dead or something? I feel like that would be the weak or breaking for something. Like it wouldn't. That's not.
There's
I don't
7
think we would do
markers.
that.
Okay,
7 groups of 3
let's-
is 21 people already.
Let's leave it the same. and we'll just send it again, and I'll try to look at it a little bit in between pulls. Okay, I'm setting the pull timer. Stop me if you're not ready. I think the most productive thing we can do the last half hour of the raid is just get more pulls in, get people more comfortable with stuff. I will declare we're getting to that point where like the individual deaths to telegraphs and swirlies and stuff are hurting a lot. We have seen all the way through the third intermission, so let's just focus on getting there clean.
Catch soaks in 8.
Void Step coming and soaking puddles. Next is Spirit Bomb, which is raid damage plus heal absorb. And we're getting gripped into the hunts. The first person goes through melee. Kubi through melee. Next is Cairn, gotta soak him in the middle ranged. And Wimdy Immune, Wimdy Immune.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Okay, Void Step and Puddles coming, watch tanks. And some raid damage coming out. Next, we're getting gripped into hunts. Gotta get these puddles, guys. Lock through melee. Banana immune. And third one will soak. Soaking coop, soaking coop. Help
Dispel
tanks.
2 in 8.
And intermission coming. Res for silly. Careful when we take. And intermission coming next.
Circle.
Good. Always make sure we never have any leaks there. Even
Dispel
if
3
you need
in
to
8.
like, soak a third one, we could always get an external on you.
Watch
Okay, we're
this lightning.
passing dispels. And Void Step coming into Puddle Soaks. Raid damage coming out and heal absorbs. And we're getting gripped, soaking Cairn in melee. Next is Kubi Immune. And third one we soak. We're soaking Desmir, soaking Desmir.
Dispel 1 in 8.
We're dispelling soon.
Watch silly.
Soak these puddles and raid damage coming out. We're getting gripped soon.
I'm immuning Karen GS.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And then soaking Chris, soaking Chris, soaking Chris. I should have called that for you, Slim. Good concept. Okay, so we're playing, just keep playing, keep playing. We're going to the intermission soon. Boss are going to be loose for a few seconds, but let's get practice with the blazes here.
Case run.
Out of there!
Kite. Running after you.
Skull.
Oh yeah, grip me.
Make sure you guys are moving the minimum possible to dodge the blazes as well. I'm seeing some people moving a little bit extra, and then they get snapped back by the tether. And it's just causing a little bit more general havoc. No pun
Dispel
intended.
3 in 8.
Okay, you guys can force wipe now. Just run out of the arena. Let's go to the next one. That was a good pull. That was a good pull for sure. Strung and Silly, what can we do to make life easier on you guys? Is it just the fractures not getting picked up quickly enough, or anything else we can do better?
I think the biggest thing is clearing the puddles quicker on the ad removing too.
Yeah, I'm trying to always do
The one
around
that we're-
green, right?
Yeah.
You want the one around the void guy picked up first, right?
Yeah, yep. Whatever one he goes to is where we should clear first, ideally.
Okay. And then, Silly, are there certain times when you know you're more vulnerable that either we could assign externals or just get more direct healer attention on you? I ask because it's an extremely healing intensive fight and dispelling and movement and stuff like that. So, you know, we can definitely have them focus on you more, but it's even more helpful if we know when we need extra support. Because there's a lot of healing going out on the raid, as well as like dispelling and clearing puddles and stuff too.
What if we save GS for the tanks, and then we just use Sack and Bubble for the Shadow Priest?
Yeah, Sack is definitely what I intend on using most frequently for the Shadow Priest. We just haven't gotten many Shadow Priest soaks since we made that change. So
we could just use GS for tanks because we don't get it that often.
Whenever we need to catch up, for sure. Yeah, the extra healing will help a lot. Okay, let's try again and healers just be a little bit more cognizant of the tanks. I know you guys are working hard on a ton of different aspects of the fight, but all gets better with practice. So let us keep gaming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Catch soaks in 8.
I'm bricked, Chase. Let's see if I do more damage.
Okay.
Well, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Alright, chilling for a bit, and then Void Step in 5, and we're getting on those puddle soaks right away. And again, clearing out the puddles that are near melee and tanks are always going to help out a lot more. Raid damage incoming. And then next we're getting gripped and doing hunts. Soaking DZ in melee. Next is Karen in the middle, we're soaking. And soaking Laws as well.
Dispel
soaking
1
Laws
in
as
8.
well. Anybody who hasn't yet. Great job. Passing off dispels, good. And raid damage in 5. And next we're getting gripped. Soaking Coop in melee. Swirl we're soaking in ranged. And Kubi immune, Kubi immune.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Very good. Now just watch the tanks here. Another round of raid damage coming in 5. Heal absorbs and raid damage.
Circle.
And intermission. Karen, you may need to cancel early if you're tethered to people, so they can move out of the middle. And let's play toward the outside, guys. Play toward the outside. If you're the middle of your chain, try to play by your marker. Just let your people flex
There's a
around
big
you.
void kind of to the left of square, if you guys can try and... If anyone's near it.
Some near X coming in, a lot near X coming in. Okay, good job, team.
Dispel 3 in 8.
And we're passing dispels soon.
I have one.
Yeah.
Void Step and Puddle Soaks coming. Puddle Soaks coming. And raid damage incoming.
Who do I give this to now?
I don't know.
Me, I'm pretty sure. Where are you?
We're getting gripped and hunting. Watch your health here. Roseberry through melee. Roseberry through melee. Big. We're soaking big as well. Some ranged in there.
Just take it. Give it to me now.
And Karen. We have to soak Karen as well. Soak Karen as well. Watch your health here.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Raid damage coming in 5. Help Chris. Help Slave. And we're getting gripped in. Clear near the boss, guys. Thesmir immune, Thesmir immune.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And soak lock, soak lock. Everybody else in lock. Very good. Keep it up. Raid damage coming in 5. Let's get healthy for the intermission. Okay. We got a lot of heal absorbs on us. Let's peel these off. Watch your health. Good. And find your spot. Spread toward your markers. And whenever you have a blaze, try to plant. And if you're moving, just move the minimum amount and stay near your tethers. Good time for a defensive and silly rally. Help Chris. Help Karen.
Dispel
Good.
3 in 8.
Be vocal about whether you can immune, because it's hard for me to track everybody's immunities here, but we could also potentially sacrifice a shaman or a holy priest if you want to make that call. If you have your res.
Soak fast, soak fast.
Raid damage coming in soon. Good, watch your soaks, watch your health, guys. We're getting gripped in soon. And through melee with this first one. And then soak Coop as well, in ranged. And hopefully we get immune here. Yeah, Windy immune, can you?
Dispel 1 in 8.
This guy, you're good. We can res you.
Don't
Keep the
say
tanks
anybody
healthy. Dispels are coming soon. Handing off our dispels. And soak these puddles, guys. Soak these puddles. Raid damage coming in. Watch your health. And we're getting gripped soon. Be ready for this. We're gripped and hunt. Be enough through melee. Be enough through melee.
I can immune.
Okay, he's immuning. Soak flame. Soak flame. Soak flame.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And then soak Chris as well. Some melee can help on Chris if he didn't before.
Need a lot of soaking still, guys. Please don't stop soaking. Just keep
Puddles, guys,
fucking
puddles.
soaking.
Desmir sack floor kisser.
Watch Silly here. I messed up. He's taking extra damage.
Intermission coming. A little bit of raid damage coming. Watch your health here and gather near the middle. Gather near the middle. They gather up and we're going to roar and DZ's going to call which side we're going to. Watch your health.
Left.
Okay, left. Okay, fine.
You
need to call that sooner.
You have to call as soon as we see the
Well,
telegraph.
yeah, I'm looking. I don't see a.
You don't see the big circle?
Green circle?
I didn't see a big green circle. No.
Apparently the first
Okay,
one is
always
let's just always go. You want to just always go left or something?
Yeah.
You just
Always
pick a
left,
direction.
yeah.
Always go left.
Yeah, if we're in the
On
middle, yeah,
first
might as
one.
well, right?
Okay. Yeah, if we're in the middle, it doesn't matter. Just so it'll
Dispel
be if
3
you're
and
in the
5.
middle looking outward, you're in the middle, you're looking outward at the edge of the arena. You're going to go to your left, which technically would be her right side. Is that clear to everyone? So your character banks to the left as we run toward the outside and we're the other side. Yeah, really, really good pull. Don't be upset about the wipe there. That pull was great up to that point. You guys were nailing it.
You guys really cannot stop soaking the puddles. There were so many big ones in the back that like I was fucking killing myself trying to get to them, and they're like 2 of the 3 were like just in front of them free casting. Just please keep soaking. It's so much easier when you have a free room.
Range DPS need to prio the ones that are further in the back so that the healers can stay more centralized and have ranged on people. So let's just do
I think one of the major issues is like when it's coming time for the dispel, people are running on top of pings.
Yes.
And then they're getting dispelled, then they're
Very much
getting
so.
mechanic, and then they just don't know that they have it, even though the
Okay,
working package
so
has the big
as the dispel people are pinging each other to group up, please make sure that if you're not part of that rotation, if you're not supposed to be receiving a dispel, that you just get the fuck away from any pings that are happening. Okay?
Any
That's
pings,
causing
get out.
a lot of confusion. And then what's also happening is when the bosses are on one side, like say they're over by purple, we're ending up with a lot of puddles by like moon, blue, and red X. So I need especially the more mobile range to just get back there and soak. I'm seeing now why maybe like the Dratnos video, they kind of refer to their soaks as groups, not within the 3 people that are passing to each other, but the 3 people who have it at the same time. I'm wondering if they did some kind of organization about, of the 3 people who concurrently have the dispel, maybe they're each covering a certain part of the room, or they have some kind of heuristic about who's going to get the ones close to the boss versus far from the boss. In particular, on the thirds, when it's the third set where it's 3 healers, I worry a little bit that the healers are trying to stay centralized, and that's when we're falling behind on the ones that are farther away. But for now, let's just ask all you guys to just be more aware and more mobile about getting the puddles that are farther away, and let's try to stay ahead on the puddles so we don't fall behind and have to do like panic stuff to catch up on them.
Do you want me to call out where we're going in intermission now? Because DZ can't see him, or do you think you can see
Let's
DZ?
just commit to always going left. Yeah.
Yeah, that works for only the first one, though.
Yeah, no. After that, you can call as well, Strike. Yeah, you can call as well.
Catch soaks in 8.
Okay, soaking puddles. And raid damage coming out. And we're getting gripped in. First hunt through melee. Roseberry through melee. Coop, we're range soaking Coop. And Wimdy immune.
Dispel 1 in 8.
We're passing dispels in 3.
Block me there.
A block. Raid damage coming in 3. A block still. We're getting gripped. Gripped and hunt. Chase through melee.
I'm meaning.
Sack floor kisser.
Dispel 2 in 8.
Okay, good job. We're chilling and recovering. We're dispelling soon, and then we have raid damage in 6, and that'll take us into the intermission.
For the immune Rama, it's like kind of hard for me if I don't call it right away.
Okay, you call it. You call it. I'll call it external on you.
Okay.
Okay, find your partners. Find your symbol. If you're assigned skull, just look for leaks.
No one's at X. If you can cheat left and go to X, please do.
Skull team, go to X if you can.
It's on the other side, Skull.
Oh fuck.
So
Okay.
go right.
We have hella people on diamond too.
Just game.
I had to use my immune there.
Dispel 3 in 8.
Watch this I-beam.
Okay, we're sending dispels. And void step in 5, and let's get ahead on these puddles ASAP. Big puddle soakers.
I dispelled Chris early.
It's on Roseberry, I think. No.
Yep.
Yeah. Just take his turn, Roseberry. We're getting gripped soon. Lock through melee. Watch your health, everyone. Kubi immune. And then we'll soak the 3rd. Slave, we're soaking Slave with ranged. Who is Roseberry giving
Dispel
it to?
1
Chris?
in 8.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So
Chris, just do your ping. Like when someone doesn't have theirs and they're the next, just do your ping and then the person will know.
Okay, raid damage coming. Let's get refocused. Watch our health bars. And we're getting gripped into hunt soon. First person through melee. Swirl through melee. Next is Coop through ranged. We're soaking Coop.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And Wim, can you min?
Yep.
Watch I-beam.
You can after the spells, Coop. Now. And then raid damage coming. Rebuff for Coop and clear this raid damage, and then intermission coming. This is the Blaze intermission, the Kaiveza intermission. Watch our health here. We're a little weak coming into this.
Circle.
Hold the res till after the intermission, and if no one else is dead, we'll res lock.
Whereas now I have rage, and then you can take it later.
We're gonna be resing slave instead.
I'm gonna wait on this.
Yep. And you can also res lock.
Dispel 3 in 8.
Okay, safe to take both.
That's the beam.
Help tanks here. Void step in 3, help block a lot. And get ahead on soaking puddles here. We're getting gripped. First one through melee. Floor kisser through melee. Enough. Immune. Good. And third one, we're soaking Cairn. We're soaking Cairn. Anybody else in soak?
Dispel 1 in 8.
Help Strunk here.
Soaks. Soak.
And puddle soaks as well. Raid damage in 2. Watch your health here. Gonna need to catch up a little bit. Get the puddle soaks. We're getting gripped in 2. And hunts through melee lock. Next one immune if you can. No, swirl, soak, swirl, soak, swirl.
Dispel
and third
2 in
one,
8.
big. We have to soak big as well. Use personal soaking big if you haven't soaked before.
Watch Ivy.
Okay, raid damage coming in 5. Okay, clean up this raid damage, and then it's intermission time.
We start in the middle and we
Start in the middle, and go left, go left, go left, go left. And then depending on where she jumps, we either follow or we don't.
Go left.
Follow.
Left, left.
Get a little faster.
Right.
Go right, go right, go right.
Dispel 3 in 5.
Good job. Dispels are coming. Get ready to soak.
Second paw.
Strong call for a sack if you need.
Chill. Oh, so he's dead.
She's just hunting right away. Let's see. Okay, timers are a little bit different here. Just game.
There's the enrage.
There's the enrage. All right, good job, guys. Good job, good job. So we will need to find, even counting the deaths, we will need to find a little bit of damage, but I'm confident that we can. Just a lot of it's going to come with practice.
Do we have too many people going? In
I got it, boys.
The second hunt.
time we had wait. That time
Yeah,
we had
big.
to-
Probably
yeah.
big.
I do think we should better assign the hunts. They're currently more YOLO.
That hunt was very long. And no one
Yeah,
was
so
in
here's the
that
deal,
bitch.
Big. We cannot predict whether we're going to roll an immunity or not on the later ones, right? So a lot of times what's happening is we've already committed to doing the melee soak, so all the melee are on cooldown. And then the first range soak goes out, and if it's not an immune, a lot of the ranged are going to get in there. And then on the third one, if we don't roll an immune, there might not be that many people left over that can. Now, absolutely, if that third one comes along and we can't immune it, everybody who's not already on cooldown needs to get in it. No ifs, ands, or buts, no matter where it is, you have to get there, even if it's in melee or whatever, right? That being said, we're a little bit YOLO intentionally with who's soaking the second and who's soaking the third. Something I think we should fix for tomorrow, now that we're trying to budget out our immunities a little bit more. But that's not individual players' faults. That's a strategy thing, and we can fix that for tomorrow. What else did I want to say? Oh, Coop, on yours, just remember, it's only the very first person is allowed to go through melee. After that, all the melee are going to be on cooldown. So if yours is through melee or even too close to melee or on the other side of the boss, the ranged are not going to be able to get there to soak it. So make sure you just bring that out toward the middle of the room for people. At least I think that's what happened to you. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, other than that, that's good. I think we just get another 10 minutes of practice in. we pick up some damage from execution. We get better at not dying, and
Can we
that's it.
swap Skull and X this pull? Like Karen thinks
Yeah.
because I mean it does make sense.
Yeah, I think you might be
Every
right.
pull X's just make it.
Yeah, let's see if that works. And that everyone repair a piece. Flame, it looks like you're low. Silly, DZ.
I have many.
But this is great, guys. This is more than I expected out of today. We got through Fractalus even faster than I expected. And
Bro!
these pulls have been... What's up?
I clicked repair and the thing closed and I just dispersed.
5.
That's okay.
4,
You just won't have
It'll
to
be back
for
up.
2 minutes.
2,
Yeah, you're not.
But yeah, really high quality pulls here. Chris, make sure bronze is up.
Yeah, I need my blinks. You dragon.
The
Catch soaks
purple
in
and green markers are reversing the bosses on this event. I'm not going to change it because it might confuse.
I didn't even know they were ever marked.
Alright, make sure we're soaking puddles. Getting ahead on that. And raid damage is coming out. And we're getting gripped into hunt. Big through melee, soaking. Cairn through ranged, soaking. Mostly healers in this one. And Windy Immune.
Dispel 1 in 8.
Fractures.
And we're passing dispels. Getting gripped. Roseberry through melee, we're soaking. Lock. Get some healers in there and some ranged. And then soak flame. Anybody who hasn't
Dispel
soaked,
2
soak
in
flame.
8.
Anybody who hasn't soaked into flame. And watch your health. Good. Help Roseberry. Raid damage coming. Keep an eye on your health here as we phase. Self-heals are good here. Good, and then follow the markers. And remember now, X is in the middle and Skull is on the outside, so find it. Now, middle person needs to play out by your marker at least, if not farther out. And just give your people tether to soak. For leaks, if you have to go up to 3, just call for an external. Good. Let's keep gaming.
Dispel 3 in 8.
We're passing dispels soon.
Watch this Ivy.
And Void Step coming into Puddle Soaks. Let's get ahead on these Puddle Soaks. And raid damage. Watch your health. Keep soaking puddles, and we're getting gripped soon. First one through melee. Big through melee. Flame through ranged. We're soaking flame. And DZ. Soaking DZ as well with a personal. If you haven't
Dispel
soaked
1 in 8.
Good. Okay, Void Step coming. Watch your health a little bit. And soaking puddles. Soaking puddles. Soaking puddles. Raid damage in 5. Help DZ.
What's up, frontal melee?
We're getting gripped soon, and Hunt's coming. Kubi through melee. Kubi through melee. Benuff immune. No. Okay. Soak Benuff. Soak Benuff. Soak Benuff.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And soak swirl as well with a personal.
Dry beam.
Good. And raid damage coming in 8. We're passing dispels. We're going to be a little weak coming to this raid damage. So healers pumping. And this is intermission 2 coming up. Intermission 2.
Does someone have an extra fire? Never mind.
Is Diamond the one who went to die first? He's really low.
Just keep doing as much damage as you can to all of them, and we'll figure it out.
Don't take it yet.
Dispel 3 in 8.
Top Roseberry.
Watch this eye beam. He's right in the middle of the room.
We're passing dispels. Get the fractures. Void Step coming. Get ready to get ahead on Puddle Soaks if you have the dispel. Raid damage coming. Keep an eye on your health here and keep soaking puddles. We're getting gripped for the hunt. First one goes through melee. Lock through melee. Coop, we're soaking. Coop, we're soaking in ranged. And third one, DZ, we're soaking DZ as well. If you haven't soaked, make sure you're in DZ.
1 in 8.
Make sure you're in DZ here.
So.
Good. Void Step coming. Help tanks, and get ahead on puddles here. Soaking puddles. Watch the cleave. Raid damage coming out. Help Chris. And we're getting gripped soon. Watch your health here. We're a little bit low coming into these hunts. Thesmir through melee. Thesmir through melee. Kubi immune, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dispel 2 in 8.
And soaking banana, saviors.
Watch the side beam.
Good, get the fractures as well. Good, and passing dispels and recovering. Raid damage in 5, and we're recovering. We're grouping in the middle for the intermission. Watch your health, everyone. Grouping in the middle, and we're going at her to our left, and we gotta move fast with Strong's Roar.
We're going left of wherever she jumps.
Right, left. Good, and then get close to her. Get close to her behind her, and be ready to move quick.
Go right.
Right. Back the way we came. And hug the outside. Oh. Okay. We need more speed there. That's okay. You guys are good.
Left.
Left. Go. Go quick. Ready to blink. Good. Res Kubi.
Dispel 3 in 5.
Okay. Rebuff. Hunt Soaks coming up. Immune these if you can. Immune any of these if you can. Coop, Soak, Coop. Melee, Soak, Coop. Chase immune. And third one coming, Flames. Sacrifice Flame, and Ankh.
Which one are you supposed to have, Silly?
That's intermission.
Just blast.
Roseberry, you have him. Just start soaking.
Yeah, every personal.
Watch the breath.
Watching it.
Okay, so triangle is the one we kill first, and then we could have killed both of these from 10%, by the way. That's what it is. If we kill triangle, the other two aren't hard in rage mechanics.
That was a great pull, guys. Really great pull.
Triangle's green, right?
Yeah,
it was whatever the vengeance one was.
That's the third intermission one. The goal is that she should be the highest going into her intermission, but then we're single targeting her during the intermission, and we get her low enough that we can kill her. We want to kill her because we can't deal with the breath. Right? Is the idea, Strength?
Yeah, we can still do soaks, and we can
game
still
the
do the
other
green
things.
lines.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're Augieing out from now on for sure. Let's get one more pull in here tonight, last one of the night. And this is, a fantastic night of raiding, guys. You guys are absolutely killing it. I did not expect to get this close on this boss this quickly. We are going to have to find some damage. It's not guaranteed that we kill this tomorrow, just to set expectations, because we are, we're going to have to find that 3 or 4% damage. But we will with practice. So make sure you guys are all feasted up and augment ruined. Big needs food.
Hellstones, please.
And let's get in there and just keep it. The cleaner we keep it, the more damage we're going to have. And we're going to do some more research and find some ways we can optimize a little bit for tomorrow. But we're very close.
Thank you. You said it was diamond we kill first?
Triangle.
Now it's triangle, yeah. That one I accidentally wrote.
Okay, but kill first doesn't mean we want it lower the entire fight. It just means
2, 1.
She's gonna end up being the first one to die, but she's the third intermission, so she should be higher the whole fight. We just want more damage to all of them. We just want more damage to all of them, and then when we come out of the third intermission, we kill her.
She can die though, while the other ones have 5 to 7%. That's fine.
Yes, but there's no breaks on the AOE damage. We're just full cleaving the whole time. Okay, Void Step is coming, and get ahead on the Puddle Soaks.
I'm pinging the frailty out there.
Raid damage coming. Watch your health. And we're getting gripped into hunts. First one through melee. Venoth through melee. Through melee. Next is Laws. We need to soak Laws. And then third one, Thesmir Immune. Thesmir Immune.
Dispel 1 in A.
Watch speed.
And we're passing Dispel soon. And raid damage coming in. And we're getting gripped. Keep cleaning up puddles, guys. Roseberry through melee. Big. We soak big as well. Not through melee, but that's okay. And then help Chris, help Chris, help Chris.
Dispel
if you
2
haven't soaked,
in
get
A.
in Chris. If you haven't soaked, get in Chris. Good. Intermission coming in. Just move with your team. Find your spot and move outwards. Move outwards.
If you're on Star, can you cheat right? There's a big gap in your skull.
Yeah, Skull needs help. I have 2 stack.
Rebuff for swirl when you can. Good. Smooth.
Dispel 3 in A.
No, that was me 100%.
Hey, don't worry about it, guys.
I-beam. Watch I-beam.
We're passing Dispels, and we have Fractures out. Help Roseberry, help Roseberry. Soaking Puddles here.
Cube has mine.
Raid damage incoming. And we're getting gripped into the hunt. Let's catch up a little bit here. Watch your health. Be enough through melee. Be enough through melee. Wimdy immune. Wimdy immune. And then range soaking on the third. Floor kisser. We're range soaking. We're range soaking. We're okay.
Dispel 1 in A.
I found the wrong one. Watch silly. Watch silly. We might be okay.
We have no res.
We have a lot of res after intermission.
Okay, keep getting puddles. Practice getting puddles. We're getting gripped here. First one's always through melee, even if it's someone who can immune. If I want differently, I'll call it. Next is Flame. We're soaking Flame.
Dispel 2 in A.
And Chase immune. Souls are out. Need soul soaked.
Oh, Bino, if you got the one for Karen.
Okay, I'll get it from you.
Keep gaming, keep gaming. Still need more practice at this phase, so big gamers, use your personals as needed, use your healthstones as needed.
I'm gonna res you, silly. Why don't you take the Vengeance Demon in here? Will you?
Dispel 3 in A.
Oh, it one-shot me.
Okay, grab the souls.
For my pass. 20 to get it from
Void
Flame.
steps coming. Let's get ahead on our soaks here.
Oh, good pet.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and wipe up. Really great raid night tonight. Just a reminder, we are playing tomorrow, so invites at the usual time, 15 minutes before start time. We can be in here, we can be pulling, and another hour and a half or something like that on this boss. We can have it down tomorrow for sure. Be advised, though, it's
Dispel
not
1 in A.
guaranteed that we get it down tomorrow. It looks like the DPS check is going to be tight for us, given where we're at with gear, comp, and where we committed Vantis runes on Fractalus this week, which were all good decisions. But we are going to have to find a little bit of damage. So between tonight and tomorrow, make sure you continue doing research, look at your own logs, look at kill logs, look at kill videos, find places where you can make up damage. We definitely need more damage on all 3. So we're not going to be able to afford to pump the brakes on like single targeting one or stopping cleave on another. We just got to go, or we're not going to meet the DPS check. So find out ways that we can squeeze more damage, little tricks for your class. I know there's stuff with like havoc cleaving and multi-dotting during the intermissions as they're flying around. So let's get that information flowing and make sure people know what they can be doing in terms of their class. We may also send a few more upgrades and Gilded Crest, so we'll have Banana take a look into that and see if we want to commit anything else. But I think practice can get us there tomorrow, and you guys did really good. You guys went from zeros to heroes on this fight in just like an hour and a half, which was really, 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 really good. And then the name of the game tomorrow is just like minimizing the deaths, right? Because we've seen the entire fight, we've seen up to the end, and we know that if we have 1 or 2 DPS deaths, we're not going to make the check, right? So let's get a good night's sleep, make sure you're well rested, make sure you're well fed coming into the raid tomorrow, and just absolutely ready to game. And just playing our best and getting as many good pulls in as we can. Last thing is, if there's anything about our strategy or your assignments that felt suboptimal to you, like for example, you're carrying a Dispel and having to soak puddles at a time when your cooldowns are coming up, or maybe we have too many healers carrying the Dispels at the same time and the healing felt behind during that. Think about those things and give us feedback on those. No guarantees we'll be able to switch stuff around, because obviously doing mechanics is a DPS loss for everyone, right? We just want to figure out where we can min-max how much of a DPS loss it is for different people at different times, right? So you're not going to be absolved of all responsibilities in the fight, right? But we might be able to shift them around so we can optimize a little bit more. But we need feedback from you guys to figure that out. So think about those things. Let us know before the raid tomorrow. And do continue to do research. Even though we've seen the whole fight, we know we need to optimize a little bit more, right? So we've got the first half of that done, but if we don't come back with even more information and more research and more self-reflection, we're going to have a bunch more of those low pulls tomorrow. We want to avoid that. Last thing is, since we are playing on Monday of this week, just make sure you've accomplished all your weekly goals in terms of making sure you fill your Mythic Plus vault. I do expect you guys to do a full 8 Mythic Plus each week throughout Prague, so we have as many things to choose from our vault as possible and be able to put our Gilded Crests into. So if you need a few more of those after the raid tonight or during the day tomorrow is a good time to do it. And then just 1 key on your alt really helps a lot too. Just makes splits a little faster and things like that, and sets us up in case we want to like do some shifts on comp in the later fights. Other than that, that's great. Have a good rest of the night, guys, and I'll see you on time for invites tomorrow.